Alrighty, we are back. Excuse me. Sharing my screen now. All right, so yesterday or the day before yesterday, spoke to y'all about broken ladder alongside with falling tree. Very, very similar with all three, in my opinion. Let me want to show you real quick. What we're looking at right now is broken tree, falling tree, whatever you want to call it. Whenever you see this, you should kind of expect price to go down. We have a bearish, then we have three bullish ones trying to leave out of there, just so we could have one more bearish to come right down and bring price and to drag price down as well. In other words, this is basically a hidden. Let me go ahead and can I change the color? Yes, I can. This right here is basically a hidden M. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 points that make the M shape. It will mainly be a perfect M at times, depending on how it starts and how it ends. But majority of the time, it is an M shape. That is why it works when it goes down. I'll get into M's sooner or later. But as of right now, this right here is our candlestick pattern. Very easy. Bearish, 3 bullish one get out of there. Could even be 4 at times. And then a bearish one just to finish it off while engulfing or matching this bullish one over here. The first bullish one to be exact. We also went ahead and saw 1 bullish candle being engulfed by 3. It must engulf the bullish one. It must engulf it. Otherwise, the momentum has died. If it does not engulf it, on top of if there's 4, 5, or even 6 different bearish candles, it's just showing that the momentum is not there. You're either trading on the wrong time. For example, banks are closed. If you trade London session, you should not be trading NASDAQ, for example, just because the volume will not be there for you. You can catch the moves, but the volume will not be there for you. This third one over here is one of my favorites. This one is one of the more risky ones, in my opinion. We have 3 bullish ones going up just so a bearish one can easily engulf that right there. This play right here is risky, in my opinion. I love it though. I enjoy financial advice. I'm still broke. Do not listen to me. Nor am I just said financial advice, but I'm not a financial advisor. Yes, very, very risky. Whenever this forms, I enter immediately. Again, it all depends on what time frame you're looking at. If you're seeing this on the 1-minute time frame and it's showing you bearish signs, but on the 10-minute time frame it's showing bullish, you are risking it a lot. Again, you gotta have 3 bearish ones just so it be engulfed by a scratch that. You gotta have 3 bullish ones forming just so it could be engulfed by 1 singular bearish candlestick to bring price down. With that being said, let me go ahead and show you how it looks, because obviously these are textbook drawings, not the nicest, but they are textbook drawings of the candlestick pattern itself. But let's go ahead and have a look real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Over here, you guys already know this right here is a falling tree candlestick pattern. Very easy. Over here as well, very easy. I am seeing this pretty easy. Right over here, we have 4 candlestick pattern, 4 bearish ones engulfing 1 bullish one. It's not the nicest. I would never join in on 4. That's just me. But if you want to be pretty risky, go ahead. Could have made yourself some dollars, cents, whatever it may be. Again, it all depends on the time frames. It all depends on the trend, because as you can see over here, we have a broken tree, falling tree, whatever you want to call it, and price just went up, just so you go down. Market is very manipulative, so keep that in mind. Avoid being too risky. Here we go. We got 3 candlesticks engulfing one. Again, trend does matter. Boom. I apparently can't draw a straight fucking line. Whatever. Trend does matter. Yes, it went down. There's another factor off the bat which I can explain, but we're not focusing on the bullish trend just yet. We are focusing on bearish trends. Let me go and show you what I just showed you guys, the candlestick patterns. Here we go. Broken tree, it's 2, it's all right. We have another one over here. Pretty funky looking, but this still works. This was at 2:40 a.m. You do get a whole lot of weird candlesticks, just because there's no momentum, there's no volume, which I just mentioned earlier. 2:40 a.m. is London time, and you're trading NASDAQ, which is open during New York. So yeah, avoid that. Otherwise, you could probably get hurt. Luckily, it did kind of work, but you definitely would have been in a bumpy road, very bumpy road. Candlesticks. We have an evening star here. Do you have another broken ladder over here? Pretty nice. Now look, here's another funky one. This time we got 3 bearish candlesticks engulfing one bullish one. Obviously this is 1:30 a.m., 1:39 a.m. Very funky looking. I would have joined this if I was up, but yet still avoid it because of the time frame that it's currently at. Let me go ahead and see if I could find. No, here's another funky one. These are funky, but don't get scared. Risk it, and it can work, or you could risk it, and you may get scared to where you pull out. But if you watch the other videos, you know what a evening star is. You probably would have stayed in, and then you would have seen price go up one more time, and then you probably would have stayed in because you know this candlestick pattern confirmation. Boom, boom, nice. You see, it works. It works. Is it always guaranteed? No, it is not always guaranteed. If it was, everybody would use it. Everybody would make a lot of fucking money, including myself. Let me go ahead and find the other pattern that I mentioned to y'all. I'm looking for 3 bearish candles to engulf a bullish one. Here we go. Market gods heard me. I'm going to zoom in a little on this just to show y'all. We got a bull. I can't really show you guys on my mouse because there's a big ass fucking line every time I scroll. But there is a very, very small bullish candle, another bullish candle, another bullish candle, just for it to be engulfed by this singular bearish candle. Off the jump, I would have joined in. Others probably would have waited. But me personally, if I see that, I'm joining in because sometimes those drops are fucking drops. It all depends on the market time. This was 8:08 p.m. Market is closed, or not market is closed, but that session is. slow down. Markets or banks aren't open at that time. London banks and Asian banks and fucking can't think right now. Can't think right now. But we here. Just listen, all right? Just listen. I'm gonna get into more information later on. Right now, I'm just showing you guys candlestick patterns. We're gonna progress. This is what I would have wanted to learn when I first started to learn how to trade. This, in my opinion, won't get you as scared when you're looking at the market, when you're looking at the charts, because sometimes you're lost. You're like, what the fuck do I do? I still have that at times. I'm gonna be honest with you. I still have those moments where I'm like, wow, what am I looking at? Do I even know how to play this game? And then I just wait, or I look deeper and boom, now I know what I'm looking at. But anyways, yeah, so assuming you would have joined here, probably could have even joined here, matter of fact. Here we go. Could have joined here. You definitely could have gotten very scared. But there's rules, basic rules. This right here is the imaginary line. If it breaks, then you're fucked. It did not break, so that keeps you in. We'll get more into that later. I don't focus on supply and I do not focus on supply and demand. I do not focus on support and resistance. I believe they all work, but I don't use it. Of course, for this scenario, you can't forget about the basics. So yeah, I guess I'll use the resistance fucking little tactic. But if that went on, you would have been having a confirmation like, hey, we're still going down. Just staying a little bit longer and see what happens. And after, boom, engulfing, boom, engulfing. Went up a little bit, and then you see this candlestick pattern. Here we go, falling tree. Okay, I'm staying a little bit longer. I think the rule is every 3 candlesticks, you should have a confirmation. So over here, obviously we got juked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candlesticks. We're looking at the 1 minute time frame. So 9 candlesticks equals 9 minutes. We went 2 times more than what they say, or at least what I believe that they said, before you get another confirmation. But obviously this is a confirmation here. Okay. You got one other candlestick, which immediately gave you the confirmation. Then you obviously waited for one. You got the second candlestick, 2 out of 3 candlesticks that are needed. Engulfing is a confirmation. Boom, 2 out of 3 candlesticks that are needed. Another confirmation. Then 1, 2, 3, and then the same thing happens again. But it's okay though, because then you just immediately saw another confirmation on top of another confirmation, 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 on top of another one, and another one. And obviously, looking at other basics, I'm not sure what this is called. Because I don't really use it, but it's the basics that when I see it, I'll use it, but I'm not looking for it. It's whatever this is, fair value gap, I believe, or just a gap, or bank gap. I don't know what it is. I just at times use it. This right here is free money from what I understand. I don't use it. Technically, it is this area to this area to get you that free money. That would have been your zone. It wicked it. That would have been your confirmation. Okay, I am out. I am blabbering a bit too much. I'm getting a little bit more advanced. I want to even say advanced, but I'm giving you guys a bit more nugget, golden nuggets, and that's what I'm here for. I want to get y'all everything because, hey, I've been through so much. It sucks finding out how to do this with free information that I had to pay. It fucking sucks. You could easily find this through Google. I'm gonna give you guys realistically speaking, I only can give you guys where I learned the candlestick patterns from. I'll give you guys that at the end once we're done reviewing all of them. Shout out to them. I don't know where I can find that fair value gap for you guys or that support and resistance, but I've seen it all over social media. I was in a course and learned very, very little about this. That's not my field. Trends are, and I should say, EMAs are, RSI is, candlesticks is, and I can definitely back that up with more information for you guys. But looking at this, and looking at this, I can't back that up. But those are just the basics that I picked up along the way. I've been looking at charts 3 years going to 4 or 4 years going to 5. I don't think 5. 3 years going to 4. Or already 4. I don't know. I never really paid attention. So I picked that up along the way. I don't watch YouTubers. I believe they're all liars. I really do. You can easily fake that you have so much money based off a fund account. That's another thing too. There's so much. There is so much. I just want to stick with the basics over here with y'all so far. At the moment, I should say, and then we're gonna progress up, and you guys will see me become successful, and I will give you guys all that free sauce because I'm a giver. Alrighty, so. Yeah, a lot of fucking gibberish here, kind of, but I hope you guys understand. I'm here to break it down for you. Soon, what I'll be putting down, you guys will be picking up. It'll be very nice. Anyways, let's get back on track. We were talking about, I don't even know, but let's go ahead and move forward. I could talk about this all fucking day. Here, let's start from the top here. Alrighty. We have engulfing. Here we go. We have 5 bullish candlesticks being engulfed by 1. I would join that. Even though it's a fucking big ass candlestick pattern, I would join that. And I'm only going to bring this up just because we brought it up not even 30 seconds ago. You have money here. Boy, that's an ugly. Here we go. You have money in this. I don't want to draw too much. You have money in this area. So there's a tool to draw a straight line. I'm not sure why I'm not using it. So if I see this, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna join here and I'm gonna exit here. Will this work all the time? Nope. Will it work for you a couple of times? I don't know. Market is very manipulative. Sometimes they show you the easiest route just to snag your money away from you. This is not the biggest move. Let's say I join in here. We made 0.05%. I mean, that's cool for being on the 1 minute time frame. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Very awkward. 25 candlesticks. So that took 25 minutes to make a 0.05% in investment. It all varies as to how much you put. Obviously, if you already saw this, me as someone who acts like a machine gun, I would have placed a trade here. That's 1. I would have placed a trade here. That's 2. I would have placed a trade here. That is 3. I would have waited. I would have waited. I would have waited. I would have placed a trade here. That's 4. This one's very risky. I would have placed a trade here. That's 5. I would have had 5 open positions. So let's say if I entered here, 10%, 5%. Another, how's that 5% if this is 5%? No, it is 6%. Tomato. 11, 21. We are at 0.21% so far. Writing it down in case I forget, because I tend to do so. 8%. 7%, what is that, 13? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, I don't know math. Alrighty, so that's 15. Would have had a third of a percent, 369. Yeah, that's a third, right? Well, technically it would have been 33, I believe. But you would have made 0.31% on this trade alone in 25 minutes, I believe I said, somewhere around that area. How much would I have risked? I don't know. Stop loss definitely would have been right over here, though. Let's say we went short. We entered here. Stop loss there. Take profits here. It would have been almost a 1 to 3. Almost a 1 to 3. With 4 entries. I mean, it's not too shabby. Really, it's not too shabby at all. I doubt you would have put in $100. But if you did, $31. No, because not 31%. You see, that's the thing that we're going to learn together. Percentages. All I know is the money. All I know is the money. I don't know percentages, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. But we're going to learn that together because I need to learn that. You guys need to learn that. And as of right now, I'm trying to get you guys up to base with me so you guys know what I'm looking at, what I'm doing. And yeah, we will go from there. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day, though, just because I got to hop on another video and talk about my Friday, or my week, I should say, because it's Friday. Here we go. Another one. Here we go. Another one. And unfortunately, you probably wouldn't have made anything. Probably would have gone scared. Or even here, because there was nothing. There was nothing. Probably would have lost in general because if there was free money here with this gap, here and here. Oh, actually, no. Someone who's not that risky would have had their stop loss here. Let me go and do short real quick. Let's say there was an entry here, stop loss there. This would have been me. Actually, no, I lied. This would have been me. Only reason being is because of this. We will get more into this later. Again, I'm not a veteran at this particular field. I believe this smart money concept. I don't do that. I don't really use fair value gaps. I use EMAs to show me where my take profit is at, especially take profit. 100%. I use EMAs to take profit, but I don't want to show you guys a mess on these squiggly lines because it might look scary. It might look too much. A blank screen. So if you hop on the chart, you already know what the fuck you're looking at with what I'm sharing. Yeah, I definitely would have lost that trade, as you could see. I would have lost right over there. Oh. Let me put it into perspective. Someone, could be me, I don't know, I was not in the market at this time, but someone could have seen what I'm seeing right now. Oh, okay, we got money here. We got this already technically ate some money here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my take profit here, or even just a little bit higher. Obviously, got wicked at the very peak of the free money. Price went up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck free money means. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a veteran at this field. I'm not even gonna teach you guys much about this just because I don't know. I just know that I use it at times and sometimes it works. So let me go ahead and clear this up actually. Is there an eraser? I don't think there's an eraser here. Because this right here is the reality of trading, which what I'm gonna show you right now. And it probably could have happened to me if I'm being completely honest with you. I'm gonna give you guys another golden nugget here, right here in a second. I gave you guys a couple today. I really did give you guys a couple today, and I'm proud of that. Wow, this is extremely annoying. You saw that mess right there? That is partially the mess, and that right there is only on the bottom. I got 3 lines on these screens. On this screen, I should say, for the chart. That's above what you just saw. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it like that. This is too much clicking. So let's say I got stopped out here. Oh my god, or someone probably could have been me. Could have been like, oh my god, I got stopped out. It's a new trend. We broke above this high, which is some other sauce that somebody could teach you because I don't really use that tactic. But let's say would have entered here when it came back to the zone. Probably would have had a stop loss down here. I don't fucking know. I don't trade this type of market. And take profit, who knows where the fuck where. And just would have come right back down. Probably would have pulled out sooner, me or some other individual, just to then go back short and make back some of what they possibly lost, regretting the decision that they did in a sense. Not putting their stop loss higher, not examining everything down here because, hey, what if this right here was a take profit, And to make it more reasonable, now it's a 1.8. So they still could have been the trade just to go right back down and then see this gap and be, oh, that may be my exit, or this other nugget that I just mentioned right now that I almost forgot to tell you guys about. Ah, man, never mind. I thought it was something else. I'm going to save it, though, just because I got a whole bunch of shit on my screen, and I may have overwhelmed you guys with a bit. But we're going to leave it like that. I believe this was good. This right here was great, I believe. 100%. 100%. Alrighty. I'm outie. You guys enjoy your weekend. Peace. Oh man, I really can't fucking end this shit. Hilarious. All right, bye.